Receive a cordial regards. We are Jimena Citlali Ramirez Martinez and Tomás Eduardo Sevilla Guzmán. Today we are going to take you to a new country, the Republic of Thalassia, a beautiful place located on the European continent, a country that you had never seen, full of life and technology, that without hesitation you should know, because the limit of this country is just around in your imagination. We leave you below with the presentation on this beautiful nation. We hope you enjoy it and it is to your liking.
Thalassia, pure state of greatness. We decided to call this country with the name of Thalassia because it seemed us like a good name from the beginning, in addition to the fact that we possibly like it because of the great resemblance to the history and origin in the comics of Wonder Woman, a character that we admire completely.
This country is located between Poland and Germany on the European continent.
It is located in a mountain range. It has forests that in the center leads to a beautiful lake. In the biggest mountain, it was where they kept to the secret of his nation, the antimatter. It has a reserve of one of the most expensive and strange mineral in the world, known as antimatter, the same mineral that is only found in this country.
The flora and fauna is varied. There are all types of flowers, but the Jupiternus is the strongest on the continent. The main species in the country is the eagle. Curiously, there are few, and that's the reason that they are protected species in this region.
The total population of the Republic of Thalassia is about 10 million people. There are approximately 4,008,000 men and 5,002,000 women. Also, we can say that the 12% of the population are childs. Talking about their living way, we can see in the capital large buildings working all day and night. The sleep centers, or also known as homes, are large buildings where they can live up until 40 families, even having their own garden, four sleeping rooms, two bathrooms, a kitchen, and a home theater.
Their culture is ritual. They venerate gods because it is in their DNA, but also they venerate science and advancement as a society, which is why they are a very united society. This country celebrates its gods every May 7th, especially the god Talos, the same day he was brought into the world with his brothers on the Olympus. This celebration starts on May 7th and ends on the 27th of the same month, representing the 20 days that it took for Thalassia to rise and above all. This celebration is known as the Divine Trials of Thalassia, all in month 5, the month that represents the four gods and their people, who are all the same forming the Republic of Thalassia.
On the outskirts of the city, we can see fields like the enormous Elyson, a field that provides the fruit necessary to the cities, having an enormous and careful development. So, the country enjoys self-sufficiency in terms of supply of food. It is normal to see foods and fruits protected by nanotechnology that are able to preserve for 10 years. All of this without the need to add preservatives or genetic altered foods such as meat, fruit, and processed food. In this nation, there are all kind of works, but the strangest is that of creator of reminiscences, a profession that only 20,000 people in the country practice. These memory creators work with artificial intelligence to trick the brain and create the memories that we want, with the purpose of helping those people that lose their memory with degenerative disease or who, failing that, don't know anything about their past.
The religion we can say that is a society that is polytheistic, and for it is important the balance between the sacred and the profane.
Their gods are the highest elevation of the form of the light of a Thalassian. That's the reason that they are venerated in the different temples dedicated to each one, being a total of only four gods: Talos, Astra, Ellison, and Carmine, being protected by their guardians who dedicate their entire lives to the protection of their temples.
Their rituals are mostly towards the monarch, because he is the person touched by the gods and recognized by mortals. The monarch is the living representation of Talos and carries with him the best of each god.
The Republic of Thalassia is governed by a monarchy. The current monarch is Eliza of Thalassia, the last daughter of the lineage of the goddess and original monarch of the people Elison. The four mother tribers decide if it's necessary to continue under the mantle of the blood network of the predecessor monarch or it is necessary to make change. Therefore, when each monarch leaves his position, his first closest son or daughter will be assumed his position, but they must need to prove to the Queen Austria that they are ready to be the next monarch. The monarch's term is evaluated at the highest council of the mother tribes in the capital of the Republic of Thalassia, Talos. The council can support the decision of the monarch. However, since he is already elected, he can be removed from office until he or she dies. Talking about the country's bureaucracy, the leaders of the monarch are chosen by him from the School of Austria, which create the best defenders of the Republic of Thalassia, and it's their duty to take care of their nation.
The meaning of the country flag is simple. It is a white flag, having the shape of a rhombus in the center. The rhombus has the iconic eagle of the country, said animal flying on the hand of Thalassia. The white color means the purity of the state, the honor of the country, and the pride of the Thalassians for being part of a beautiful nation. For its part, the eagle means the bravery of the people, and being on the hand of Thalassia represents the connection that the gods have with their nation represented in a person. So that was all. We know that the Republic of Thalassia is a fictional place, a beautiful place in our imagination, but it will be beautiful to have in our current world. Sometimes, with so much work to complete, we forget to expand our horizons and imagine unexplored places, untold stories, undiscovered worlds. That's why we invite you learn more about this country, the beautiful Republic of Thalassia, a country that is a limit of your imagination. Keep living and keep creating, because Thalassia was born thanks to that. Thanks for your attention.